All right, well, hello and welcome back to the Intermediate Algebra Final Exam Review Series. We are on question number 19. This is Joe Brownlee with Palm Beach State, so let's get to it. All right, so the directions for number 19 are to rationalize the denominator, assume that all variables represent positive real numbers, and the denominator is not 0. All right, number 15, and they give us, 19, and they give us 5 over 6 minus radical 2. All right. Now, of course, the directions are to rationalize because we know that we cannot have a radical in the denominator, and so the whole point of rationalizing the denominator is to get rid of it. And the way that we do that is we are going to multiply by the conjugate of the denominator. And all that means is we are going to take our denominator and simply change the sign separating our two terms. So in this case, we're given 6 minus radical 2. So our conjugate is going to be 6 plus radical 2. And we're going to multiply our denominators together. And when we multiply by conjugates, we only multiply our first term with our last terms, and our last terms, I should say. So you recognize we have a binomial times a binomial here, and traditionally we would FOIL that because that's what we do with binomials. But here we're just going to FLA it, so to speak. So we're going to multiply our first terms together, and then we're going to multiply our last terms together. Now, you could FOIL this whole thing out if you wanted to, but what you would notice is that the two middle terms would cancel out. And so if we just go ahead and skip multiplying them all together, then we don't have to do the extra step. All right, so 6 times 6, well, that gives us 36. And then negative radical 2 times positive radical 2 gives us a negative radical 4. And of course, when we go to simplify, we get 36 minus, well, what's radical 4 come out as? Just a 2. And so 36 minus 2 gives us a 34. And so when we rationalize our denominator, we're going to get 34 as the new denominator. But we're not quite finished yet because we still have to multiply our numerators together. And for this, we're just going to distribute this 5 to each term. And now again, remember, we can multiply free numbers by free numbers and radicals times radicals, but we cannot multiply a free number by a radical. So in this case, we have 5 times 6. Well, that gives me 30. And then I have 5 times radical 2. Well, again, since I can't multiply a free number by a radical, that just gives me 5 radical 2. And then, of course, I'm going to put that over my rationalized denominator. And that's it. I can't go any further with it. And so our final rationalized answer is 30 plus 5 radical 2 over 34. All right, that was question number 19. We're going to move right along to question number 20. Again, this is Joe Brownlee. I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.